Mid-September, I joined the Nature Conservancy on their boat under Captain Heather Kinney to go out and do seining and fish surveying in the Seekonk River. We left out of Barrington. Travel for a few minutes under a no-wake zone, so you're going pretty slow and you get to take pictures of the birds as you go by. By boat, it only takes a few minutes from Barrington to Providence, and as you get to Fields Point, you see all the wind turbines, some of them running the Narragansett Bay Commission sites. This clip shows you the juxtaposition of the new energy system with the old, as you can see those old tanks there for the fossil fuels. Here we see the fossil fuel tanks in the windmill, and then we see the boats, and I think these boats are at least partly of the crews building the offshore wind turbines. You know, the Port of Providence has a lot of stuff going on for the wind turbine construction. Coming up to downtown and the entrance to the Seekonk River. Going up the Seekonk River, you see the bascule bridge that's still stuck in up. Pretty soon we're at the site of our first survey, which is just north of the State Pier in Pawtucket. First order was the captain using the new eDNA equipment to find out what kind of fish DNA is in the water. Then the crew and volunteers start to put out the nets for the first seining. Once you get the net set on one side, the boat pulls it out, and then we bring it back to shore, so you've got, you know, an enclosed area to capture fish. And this is what it takes to bring the net to shore so that you can capture things. First we collected some water so that when we bring the net in and have all those things that we've captured, that we have a place to put them that'll keep them alive, which means put them back in the water. And then we'll take those out on the boat and use them to sort and weigh and measure and get all the information we're going to get from what we've collected. This is how you bring in the nets. I speed up the action a little bit because, you know, watching people haul in nets is pretty boring. After collecting everything, we bring over the bucket, and you know, the net has a little kind of special catching place at the bottom of it, and you put the special catching place into the water, and then you drain everything. I went and got the camera so we could get a close-up of the fish and what we're doing. Some of the fish and crabs get caught on the net, so we hand pick them off and put them in the water before emptying everything else, just so that, you know, we don't really want them to die. So we be pretty careful about getting all the little critters out of the net. We also came up with a big fish hook. Then we carefully put the net back in the boat so that it's easy to deploy at the next stop. There will be 4 stops today.
So summer flounder.
After we measure everything, they all go right back into the ocean.
Oops, sorry.
So we're putting the fish on a measuring table and individually measuring them. If we get enough of any one species, we just count the species, and then we record all the data.
You won't. It does have an interesting, so it's got it growing back its claw.
Is it dead?
Is it dead?
It's moving.
It's moving. It's alive.
It's not happy though.
No,
see its
not.
new claw coming in now?
Yeah.
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 Alright.
Yeah, it does move a little bit.
I saw some of the antenna moving.
So
Yes.
male blue,
Yep.
quite ill. And you go carapace to carapace, right?
Yeah.
Here.
Yes.
So it is 10.
I find the flatfish from, those bottom-dwelling flatfish to be really interesting. You hold the crabs by the claws, because if they pinch you, it's going to hurt.
Winter.
8.48.
Say again?
8.48. Oh.
Winter flounder, 90.
Some osprey came by. I tried to get pictures, but it was really hard with the reflections off the water. I didn't know what I was looking at. So considering that I really couldn't see what I was filming, these came out pretty good. This is filmed in Pawtucket near the new soccer stadium. A friend who lives in the area calls this the Cormorant Rocks because there's almost always cormorants visiting. Well, we deployed the net again for the next round as we went to the second spot. And then we hauled it in again. We reached a pocket where all the critters end up and poured it into the buckets full of water so we could take them on the boat and count them up and measure them.
Yeah. Yep. Grass shrimp. Yep. Mud crab. Do you need a measurement on that or no?
Centimeters. You can estimate
Okay.
it if it's small.
Like
one or two.
1 centimeter.
Yep.
Silver 9.
No.
Come back.
It's not the only one.
Oh, sorry,
either.
you want a picture?
It's okay.
Good luck.
I got it.
Okay. And what is he?
Gizzard shad.
Gizzard shad.
Yeah, they're also called redfin shad. They've got on their dorsal fin back here.
Red?
Red. It's like a longer
Oh, okay.
part up there.
Uh-huh. And you measure them in
Same thing.
centimeters? Okay. From the, where the tail starts?
The center. Yeah, like right.
About
right there.
12.
Yep.
12.
That was pretty typical dialogue. We're just counting and measuring, but then you can see that there is a fair number of fish, and there's several different species in there. The faces are different, and silversides, and hog chokers and flounders. It's a pretty interesting mix of fish.
Gizzards.
Yep.
The really little one is a hog choker.
Yeah, they...
And obviously the
Two
colors.
kinds
Yeah.
of
These
shrimp.
guys are more like
Oh.
elongated.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, and these guys are flatter.
Big one. Oh. Hi, guy. Male blue. Where are we?
Like 130. I say like a little less, maybe like 128.
We We drove by a great blue heron. Several of us noticed how blue the claws on this blue crab were, much more blue than usual. One of the sites is just south of where the 10-mile river comes into the Seekonk over the Omega Dam, and there's now a fish ladder, and often huge numbers of fish there. So we're setting the net again just south of that. There was a lot of sea lettuce in this hole. As we were leaving, an egret flew over and landed right near the dam. And then I got a few more pictures of it, but just a few seconds, you know, I'm holding it in my hand. It's pretty And then a cormorant standing on something in the water. Then we got back to counting and measuring. Another gizzard shad. And then my last shot of the day was an egret along the shoreline.